Meditations of a Roman Emperor, the legacy of Marcus Aurelius. A wise man lives in harmony with the natural order of the universe. He fears nothing. He does not fear pain. He does not fear death. He does not fear poverty. He does not fear any of the challenges that life throws his way. He fears only one thing, failing in his moral duties. His only fear is that he might betray his principles, becoming something less than a fully realized human being. And that man is a Stoic. One of the earliest adopters of Stoicism was one of the greatest minds of ancient Rome, Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome from 161 to 180 AD. He was well known for his wisdom, kindness, and strong sense of duty. His thoughts and reflections were recorded in a book called Meditations, which continues to inspire people today. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations strengthen the foundations of Stoicism. It won't be wrong to say that today, if Stoicism is celebrated across the world, it is due to this book. I'm not saying that this book is the sole reason this ancient philosophy, which originated in the Roman Empire, is still thriving today. There are many other resources that spark interest in Stoicism. However, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius has played a significant role in capturing the attention of today's youth, keeping Stoic ideas relevant in the modern era. So what is it that makes Marcus Aurelius so great? In this video, I'm going to explore 5 key principles that made him great, and I'll also explain how you can apply them in your own life. When you listen to these principles, you might think that these principles are so basic and you already know them. I know these might be basic, but trust me, becoming great requires these basic things. There is nothing fancy required. That is a trick that our mind plays with us, that to become great we need something difficult, something hard, that is almost impossible to achieve. Only then we can become great. This is entirely untrue. Don't let your mind delude you. Listen to these principles with a mind with no prejudgments and let them home in your mind. By the end, you'll see how these simple yet profound ideas can help you become stronger and more resilient in today's world. 1. Self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius believed that true strength comes from mastering your desires and impulses. For him, self-control was key to living a virtuous life. He often reminded himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. When you realize this, you will find strength." The Stoics practiced self-discipline by focusing on what was essential and not letting their emotions control their actions. Today we're surrounded by distractions, social media, endless entertainment, and constant notifications. Practicing self-discipline now means setting clear goals for yourself and sticking to them. Maybe you want to wake up earlier, eat healthier, or finish a project you've been putting off. It's about making small, consistent choices that align with what truly matters to you. When temptations arise, remind yourself of your goals and why they are important. For example, if you want to stay healthy, it means saying no to junk food, even when it's tempting. It's not always easy, but every time you choose discipline over impulse, you're building inner strength. 2. Live in the present. In Meditations, Book 3, Section 10, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Forget everything else. Keep hold of this alone and remember it. Each of us lives only now, this brief instant. The rest has been lived already or is impossible to see. The span we live is small. Small as the corner of the earth in which we live it. Small as even the greatest renown, passed from mouth to mouth by short-lived stick figures, ignorant alike of themselves and those long dead." Marcus Aurelius believed that the past is beyond our control and the future is uncertain, so the only time we truly have is the present moment. One of his famous quotes is, "Confine yourself to the present." For the Stoics, living in the present meant fully engaging with each moment, without being weighed down by regrets or worries. We often get caught up in thinking about what went wrong in the past, or worrying about what might happen in the future. This constant overthinking robs us of enjoying what's right in front of us. To live in the present, start by practicing mindfulness. Take a deep breath, notice your surroundings, and focus on what you're doing right now, whether it's eating a meal, working, or spending time with loved ones. When you catch yourself worrying about the future or replaying past mistakes, gently bring your mind back to the present. Remind yourself that you can't change the past and you can't predict the future, but you can control how you act and feel in this very moment. By living fully in the now, you'll find more peace and clarity in your daily life. 3. Act with kindness and empathy. Epictetus was a slave. His master was cruel and would often mistreat him. One day, his master twisted his leg in a painful way. Instead of getting angry, Epictetus calmly told him, "If you keep doing that, you'll break my leg." When the master didn't stop and the leg broke, Epictetus simply said, "See, I told you it would break." He didn't react with anger or revenge, even though he was hurt. Instead, he stayed calm and kind, showing that even in painful situations, we can choose how we respond. In Meditations, where Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." We live in a fast-paced society where it's easy to get frustrated or impatient with others, but showing empathy, whether it's listening to a friend, being patient with a co-worker, or simply offering a smile to a stranger, can create a ripple effect of positivity. When you act with kindness, you not only help others feel valued, but you also cultivate a sense of inner peace. Next time you're in a difficult situation, take a moment to step back and choose to respond with empathy. Remember, it costs nothing to be kind, but it can make a world of difference in your relationships and the environment around you. 4. Accept hardships as part of life. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius went through a lot of tough times. He dealt with wars, the loss of people he loved, and even sickness. But instead of feeling sorry for himself, he accepted these hardships as a normal part of life. He believed that challenges weren't something to avoid, but something to face head-on. You and I both face difficulties, whether it's in our personal lives or at work, but instead of seeing them as setbacks, we can look at them as chances to grow. Every tough situation gives us an opportunity to become stronger and wiser. So next time life gets hard, remember that it's not about avoiding problems, but about learning to handle them with strength and patience. 5. Focus on what you can control. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Stoics believed that you should only worry about the things you can control, your thoughts, actions, and how you respond to situations. Everything else, like other people's opinions, the weather, or world events, is outside of your control and isn't worth your worry. In today's world, you and I often face situations that can feel overwhelming, like problems at work or global issues. But instead of stressing over things we can't change, Marcus's wisdom teaches us to focus on what we can control. By concentrating on how we react to challenges, we can reduce anxiety and feel more at peace. When you let go of what's beyond your control, life becomes less stressful and more manageable. By learning from Marcus Aurelius, we can see that greatness isn't about power or fame. It's about mastering ourselves, living in the present, showing kindness, accepting hardships, and focusing on what we can control. These simple but profound ideas can help us navigate life with more strength and peace. Thank you for joining us today. If this video helped you along your Stoic journey, please give it a like and consider sharing it with others who may benefit from its teachings. For more Stoic insights, subscribe to our channel, where we post new discussions weekly to deepen our philosophical understanding of Stoicism and the modern world. Until next time.